I know you ain't no good for me, but you feel so good to me. Every time I come back, I try to leave. So how you end up back with me? Just give it a minute. You wouldn't want a young man if it wasn't living the story.
Hello my darling seashells, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Shelly, your new favorite YouTuber, and if you have already been here, then it's just your favorite YouTuber. I need to put something on my lips, they are so dry, hold on. Now, it's been a minute since I've done a makeup tutorial. I've been getting so many questions from you guys about like my makeup that I've been doing lately. I did it over on live and I had a ton of questions and I know a lot of you guys missed it. So I'm gonna do it for you guys right now. I'm not gonna do too much chatting. You already know the whole intro spiel if you've been watching me for a while. So let's go ahead and jump right into the tutorial. If you're someone who likes like a really quick thrown together makeup look where it looks very effortless, like you didn't try too hard, this is for you. If you're someone who's a beginner, this is also for you. First things first, we want to start with skincare. Do not ever skip your skincare routine. Also, please don't mind my hair. You might see some frizzies, flyaways going on, whatever. Look, can't control everything. So I'm gonna start with this serum. It's the Genifique, I don't know. I never know how to say it. This stuff has my face glowing. Looks like I'm glowing from within. It's so good. It's so hydrating. Keep in mind, you do not have to use the products that I'm using. Save your coin. There are always like dupes and things like that on the market. I don't know a dupe for this. Otherwise I would have it. But I am also the type of person, like I will invest in my skincare and like certain makeup products if I feel like they're really worth it. Do your research, make sure you're looking at reviews, things like that to make sure that the products are really worth it before you just throw your money at something just because an influencer or someone told you to. Like what works for me may not work for you, so make sure that it is worth your coin, okay? I don't want y'all saying Shelly told me to get this, I got it, it didn't work. Baby, do your research. I don't go a day or a night without eye cream. This one is the Herbivore. It has vitamin C and caffeine. So if you have like hyperpigmentation, using products that have vitamin C would be your best friend. And when you're applying eye cream, never skip your eyelids. For moisturizer, I've been loving this moisturizer. It's by BLEMISHES. It's the Pro Collagen Marine Cream. And this one has SPF. But I really love this one. I love that it's really lightweight, yet very hydrating. And it kind of goes on with like a white cast, which my assumption is because of the SPF that's in it, but then it fades. I'm gonna jump in with concealer. I'm just using this little baby one. It's the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I'm in the shade Amande. And I'm just gonna take and cover up any blemishes that are on my face. And I have quite a few that are starting to fade, but they're not quite gone yet. So we're just gonna cover them. Then I just go in with a brush, sort of like this. I don't know, it's sort of fluffy, but you can use like an eyeshadow brush. I feel like an eyeshadow brush will work just as good, but I'm gonna take and sort of pat that in. And as you can see, my blemish disappeared. I'm gonna go in, and I've been loving this, and I even told you guys about this over on my Instagram, but the Ole Henriksen, it's the Banana Bright plus Vitamin CC cream, or CC stick, and I'm just gonna take and put that under my eyes. Now, you don't have to apply any concealer over this because it's gonna brighten up your under eye area on its own. Also, I'm in the shade Apricot. I sometimes like to put a little bit of concealer over it, but let me just show you guys what it looks like without concealer. it just like brightened up my under eye area. Sometimes I like to apply the concealer. Like I said, you don't have to if you don't want to. You can just set with your powder. But I'm using the We're Even Hydrating Longwear Concealer by Fenty, just to give myself a little more brightness under my eye. And I'm using the shade 370N. And I'm just gonna put that right in the inner part of my eye. We're just gonna let that sit for a second while I bronze. And to bronze, I'm using the Chanel bronzer, and I'm in the shade Tan Deep Bronze. I just like to take a fluffy blending brush. This one is by Real Techniques, and I just take and go along my face. Bring it down my neck. Take it along my forehead. And then I'm gonna use the Refi Brow Sculpt. It'll focus. And I'm just gonna brush my brow hairs up in place. And this stuff holds your brows like glue. It's so good. Honestly, you could do this as like the first step, but I don't really think it matters when you're not wearing foundation, you know? And then I take the little comb piece on the other side, and I just use that to kind of shape my brows and get them nice and precise, as you can see. I'm gonna use the same brush that I used to blend out my concealer before, and I'm gonna use that to blend under my eyes. I'm really concentrating it on like the inner corner because I want to brighten that area up just to make me appear more awake. You guys see that? And I love this concealer. It blends so nicely into the skin. Now that my brow gel is dry, I'm gonna fill in my brows with the Huda Beauty brow pencil, and this one is my favorite. It's a micro brow pencil, and I really like it because it is very fine. It has a very fine tip, which makes it easier for me to get like hair-like strokes. Before I set under my eyes, I like to apply my blush. So I'm using She's That Girl by, She's That Girl by Patrick Ta. There's a cream and a powder. I'm gonna go in with the cream first. I just love this blush color. And this is the perfect makeup look for summer. Like spring, summer. I feel like in the summer is the time when I like to wear the least amount on my face. And so if you're someone who doesn't really care for foundation, this is perfect for you. I like to put it like on the high point of my face and sort of bring it up into my brow area. Then I take the brush that I used for my concealer and I just mesh the colors together, or the products together. Now I'm gonna use the powder part of the blush, and I'm just gonna take like a fluffier blending brush and pat that on top to set the blush in place. I really hope this is picking up on camera because it's such a pretty shade. The One Size setting powder in the shade Translucent. Charlotte Tilbury, this is the Flawless Filter powder, and I'm just gonna light hand it, going around and setting where I applied the bronzer, just to enhance it a little bit. Another thing that I'll do is like take my bronzer and I'll go into my crease and just give my eyes a little bit of definition. I'm just gonna take this 108 brush. It's from the brand BK Beauty. And I'm gonna go in with this Hourglass diffused light powder, and I'm gonna use that to sort of like press the translucent powder that I use, the one size powder, as well as like give myself the bright under eye. I've really been back into like the bright under eye look. And I really like this powder because it's very lightweight and I feel like it just brightens the under eye area. Now I'm just gonna take and line my lips. I just have to sharpen it a little bit, but it's the NYX lip liner in the shade Espresso. And I kind of gotta have my mirror close for me to be able to see, but now I'm just gonna use the Fenty Gloss Bomb Heat in the shade Hot Chocolate. And I like to use this around the perimeter of my lip because it is a, what do you call it? Like a plumping. I really like to use it around the perimeter just to make my lips look more plump than they already are. I'm gonna go in the center with Fenty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fussy. Then I set my face with the Benefit Professional Super Setter. This stuff makes my face look so nice and glowy. I just love it. This is it for the makeup look. So easy, right? It takes me about, honestly, like 7 to maybe 10 minutes to do this makeup look. Now, I do have my lashes done, but if you didn't have your or if I didn't have my lashes done, I would just put on mascara and still same thing. But yeah, y'all, this is it. This has been my go-to makeup look every day when I go to work. This is how I wear my makeup, or if I'm just running errands or in a rush or whatever the case is. Perfect makeup look for spring, summer. It's very lightweight. You don't have to do too much, but you still look good. Feel me? I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look. Do not forget to let me know down in the comments below. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications so you don't miss any of my future uploads. I love you guys so much, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.